up? It's your girl Natural Diva. I am back to you with another video. Today we're going to be doing a skincare video as I promised. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the products that I use, and I'm going to show you that the process I go through. I was wearing a full face of makeup. I am wearing just basic foundation, MAC, foundation to powder, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of concealer, and a little bit of gloss. So that's it. I'm not wearing much. But rule number one, we do not sleep in our makeup. Okay, that is one of the worst things you can do. It gets into your skin, it gets into your pores, clogs your pores, and it's just overall bad for you. And especially if you're developing wrinkles, it's really bad for you. So the first thing that I always love to do, I featured black makeup products on black-owned makeup products on my channel the other day, and one of the products that I used was from the crayon case. So this is the very first thing that I grab when it is time to start my routine for the night. First part of the routine, we get the hair and everything all out of the way, okay? And we take the makeup off, all right? And these loose leaf wipes from the crayon case, that pack, it comes with 25 sheets. I think that pack cost me $5, so very affordable to remove all of the makeup. Okay, so we have removed all of the makeup. As you probably saw, I used both sides of the sheet. Okay, I want to make sure that my skin gets cleaned very, very well. The thing that I like to do is I like to use an astringent. I do not use your regular Sea Breeze or I used to use Noxzema. I don't use those things anymore. There's several astringents that I like. They are actually by Dickinson's, and they actually have witch hazel. So this is the Dickinson's hydrating toner or astringent, and it has rose water in it, and as you can see, it's almost empty. This is one of my favorite. But right now what I'm really using is I'm using the other Dickinson's, which are perfecting toner. So this astringent is going to be the next thing that I will run across my skin, and I just use basic cotton balls, and I just soak the cotton ball. Try not to over soak it, but I do make sure it's moist, and I just rub that over my face. Now, if you see, as you are cleaning your face with the toner or the astringent, you still see makeup there, it is important to continue to go over to the other side of your cotton ball, continue to go through your face until that cotton ball is clean. You want to make sure you get all of the makeup out of your skin. Okay, so the skin has been thoroughly cleansed. So as you could tell, it took about 4 passes for me to make sure that all that makeup was off of my skin. Okay, and you can definitely tell that the makeup is off my skin because you can see where my face has broken out recently. What I tend to do after I use that astringent is I want to go back and I want to put moisture back into my skin. Now, in the morning, my process is a little different than in the evening. So one of the things that I'm going to do, I use serums, and I use daily renewal age defying products, things like that on my skin. But because you have seen this breakout recently, okay, it is really, really, really important for me to do a mask right now and to really detox my skin. So the mask that I use that really works for me, and you have to excuse the outside of the bottle because I've clearly been using it, but it is the Teaming Detox Mask. I got this from Ulta Beauty. It's a detox mask. It has green tea, matcha, lemongrass, and clay. And so it has bentonite clay. That's actually what's in it. And it's crazy looking when you put it on, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do for our skin. The mask is on. One thing you will notice about this mask, you will notice that I have avoided my eye area. My eyes, I've gone around my eyes. Now under my eyes, I did get under my eyes, but not into the delicate area where you see my dark circles. And that's to make sure that that skin, that delicate skin, is protected. But all of the areas where I have broken out, areas where I was starting to get a breakout or feeling a pimple or something coming in, there's a lot of the mask in there. And of course, we do not forget our neck, okay? Because again, we want our neck and all that area to be just as youthful as our face. So I'm gonna let this sit. Usually I let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. You will know that you have done it long enough when the mask is moist now, but when I come back to you, you will see that the mask is dried. It's dried on my face. So we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and we're back, and you can see it's kind of like I can't move my face. What I do after that is I just take a nice washcloth and dampen it and put that in the microwave for just a little bit, get it nice and warm, and then I use that to kind of get this off. Okay, we've gotten the mask off. Gotten every area, not left any green anywhere. Okay, and the mask is gone. My skin feels really dry, so it's time to put that moisture back into the skin. There are times when I will exfoliate my lips. I don't really need that right now, but just to show you, I do exfoliate my lips. Gigi Naturals, as I have mentioned on my channel before, she does have exfoliation items. She does have a lip scrub and an exfoliating sugar scrub for the body. But one that I have is I have the eucalyptus and mint body scrub. So this I've had for a good little while. I mean, I think it's been at least a year. And so I haven't used all of it. So what I tend to do when I really need to exfoliate my lips, which I don't really need to right now, but what I do, because this is made with natural oils and things too, I just put just a little bit on that and I just rub it over. And I'll do is that'll really get off the dead skin off of your lips. And that's really important. Smooth lips, avoiding cracks, avoiding them being chapped. I also really will use Carmex on my lips, but if it's time to exfoliate, I use that. All right, so now it's time for me to put on my serums for the night, and I'm going to show you that process and talk about serums. Okay, so what are serums? Serums are items that help put back intensive vitamins and other nutrients that your skin needs that they may lose. Now, during the day, I do wear a moisturizer with an SPF in it. The particular moisturizer that I'm using right now has an SPF of 15, and I use the Olay Complete. However, there have been others that I have utilized that have SPF in it, and I do prefer to use foundations that have SPF in it. So I use serums from Go Pure, and because I'm over 40, I have learned from another lady over 40 who's about to turn 50 that it's really important to start the anti-aging process sooner than later. So I listen. I do have 3 serums that I'm using from Go Pure that are important for what my needs are for my skin. First, I use vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and I use those in the morning. So these are my daytime morning serums that I put on my face before I put on my moisturizer. All right, now it's nighttime, so the serum that I use at night is Retinol by Go Pure. And what the retinol serum does is it actually puts not just retinol, but vitamin E and green tea into your skin. So what I do is it has a little dropper, and I just take a little bit of that and put that on the tips of my fingers. You do not need much. Retinol has a tendency to make your skin feel dry, and I already just did a mask, so I'm gonna not use a whole lot, but I'm gonna get my face and my neck, and I'm going to use the same method that I talked about in my makeup video. If you haven't seen that, check it out down below. But anybody over 40, you need to be using this technique right here. You want to move the muscles up. You want to massage the muscles in an upward motion, and that helps the skin feel lifted. It's like giving yourself a facelift. Okay, so again, we've done the mask, we've done the retinol. Again, the skin feels still a little bit dry. So now it's time for me to utilize, this is my Age Defying Olay Daily Renewal Cream. I use this at night and in the morning. A little bit goes a long way, but I use it in those areas that most need it, which the whole face needs it, but I extremely concentrate on the areas where I feel the driest. Do not ever forget the neck. And I do focus around the eye area a little bit, but not a whole lot, because there is something else that I use for my eyes. Thing that we do is I use L'Oreal Revitalift. And what this does is this, not only you use it in the morning and the evening, but what it does mostly for me is supposed to help blur the wrinkles and lines and fine lines. But what it really does for me that I absolutely love is that it depuffs my eyes. All right, so we have put our eye cream on. Again, we use this in the morning and in the evening. My favorite thing to use in the morning, because if I'm gonna put makeup on, it makes me look more awake. It doesn't look like I got bags under my eyes. It's just a wonderful product to use. And as you can see, most of these that I have that I'm using, they're drugstore products. They're anything that's not a drugstore product are the Go Pure serums, and that is something that I ordered off of Go Pure's website. Go Pure has where you can buy the serums in bundles. But again, it depends on what your skincare needs are. Art Maracuja oil. If you've never heard of this, you need to try it. This oil is so amazing. It's natural. It's from a plant, from the seeds of the superstar superfruit maracuja. It's non-greasy. It has vitamin C, provides rich, brightening, nourishing fatty acids. That's good. I encourage you to put this oil, like a dab or two of this oil, in your foundation. So if you're something perfect for you to try, just maybe put a dab of that in your foundation. Now, what I do with this, it is just, you don't need much. Again, little dropper. I use this in the palm of my hand. It is really great for my skin, but just rubbing it together in my hands, getting my hands just a little bit warm, and then again, going up, focusing on going up, focusing on the neck. So there it is. That is it. That is my skincare routine. And I look relaxed, so I will go to bed relaxed. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, big shout out to Miss Stephanie, GG Naturals. This is a bar that I use and I wash my face with in the morning, the OMH bar. Oatmeal, milk, and honey. I cannot be without it, and it definitely has oatmeal on it, like some of the oatmeal pop off. But this bar, one of the very first bars I tried by her, and I wash my face with it, and it is definitely a part of my skincare regimen, just like her exfoliant. But so shout out to Miss Stephanie at gtnaturals.net is where you can go and check out her exfoliation products and her other Bath and Body products. Also shout out to Miss Shannon Robinson. Yes, I am wearing my queen earrings today. I said before how obsessed I am with her stuff, but yes, the queen is represented. So designed by Shannon. I will put the link for her down below as well. Natural Diva signing out. Bye.